It's Jack from B&T MacFarlane. Today we're going to go over the F2690 from Kubota, so let's get into it. In Kubota's F-Series lineup, there are 3 models that make it up. You have the one behind me, which is the most popular and really the only one that we stock here at this dealership. It's the F2690. There's also an F2690E model, which is 2-wheel drive. And then there's an F3990, which is a 39 horsepower version of the F2690. But we don't really stock too many of those, and it's just because it has emissions with the DPF filter. It's kind of plagued by a lot of the same issues that plague the B3350 and now the LX3310. So it's one of those things we choose not to sell at this dealership just to avoid some of those regeneration issues. So when you're looking at the F-Series in general, a lot of people, they wonder, what is this thing? It looks kind of like a tractor, kind of like a lawnmower. You see them all year round. People use them in the summertime for mowing lawns, like you see this one here, and then the wintertime, a lot of companies, they do put a cab on it and then use it for snow removal. So it's actually a reverse tractor. So if you think of a tractor as a PTO unit that is able to attach attachments to it and implements in order to get the job done, this tractor is exactly that, but in reverse. So on a normal tractor, BX, LX, MX, you name it, there's a PTO shaft that comes out of the back of the tractor, and you're able to run rotary motors and snow blowers and stuff like that out of the back of the tractor. The F-Series, it's exactly that, but in reverse, and it's across the entire tractor, it's actually in reverse. But the main one being that the PTO on this tractor is at the front. So you can see here, you can get a nice big mower deck that's actually on the front of the tractor rather than in the middle or you towing behind. Makes it very nice for commercial mowers using this because you can get underneath those trees and those hard to reach places without putting your physical body underneath those places. So I mentioned from front to back, this is a reverse tractor. It even steers from the back. So the front tires up there, they don't turn left and right when you steer it. It steers from the back. Makes it unbelievably maneuverable when you're trying to mow lawns. It's almost like a zero-turn mower in the sense that you can turn on a dime. And then a lot of people, they do use this commercially for snow in the winter. So when you're using the snowblower, you're able to navigate through sidewalks and tight paths in city parks. The F2690 is powered by the 3-cylinder 26 horsepower diesel engine from Kubota. Provides it more than enough power for any kind of mowing or snow blowing or any work that you do throw at this tractor. Like I mentioned, they do offer this same size of tractor in an F3990, so that's a 39 horsepower, but we don't sell too many of them because they've just been plagued with emission and regeneration issues regarding that DPF filter and the whole regeneration cycles. This sitting below 26 horsepower, it's around 25 and a bit horsepower. You don't have to worry about any electronic regeneration systems or anything like that. As well, the transmission on this, it is a 4-wheel drive system, so when you are using it in the wintertime or some wetter summertime situations, you are able to throw it into that 4-wheel drive and get out of it. Once you get up on the operator's platform, it's a really nice experience. The F-Series, I remember, probably hasn't changed that much in the past 20 years, but they're still unbelievable machines. Up here, you're gonna notice a couple things. You do have a LCD screen, much like the LX2610. Tells you what speed your PTO is running at, and all the important information is up there on a little screen. You have your throttle control over here. Up here on the pedals, you have your brake, gas, forward and reverse, so it is hydrostatic. You don't have to shift gears or anything like that. Another neat thing on this tractor is they put the differential lock front and center. So the differential lock is over on your left foot, sorry. So when you're using this for snow removal in the winter, you can keep that differential lock on as much as you want. Over on my right-hand side, there's a couple different levers. You have your up and down on your mower deck and whatever implement you have up there. So it's basically just a 3-point hitch, but more or less a 2-point hitch up there. Whenever you're going up and down, it's the exact same lever they use on a BX 3-point hitch. Over here as well, this machine, it's not high, medium, and low range like a compact tractor. It's gonna be high and low range, much like a subcompact tractor, as well with your PTO adjustment here. So there is no mid PTO, there's only one PTO on the tractor, so it's just the one up front. The F2690, it's an incredibly versatile machine. You can put an endless amount of attachments on the front of it. This right here is a 60-inch rear discharge mower deck, but you're not limited to just that. You can get 72 models with a side discharge as well. You can also get the 60 and a side discharge or rear discharge deck. And then in the wintertime, you can swap off the mower deck with a couple of pins and the PTO shaft, and then you're able to put on blades, sweepers, even blowers, so you can drive around and clear all your leaves with a front blower on the F2690. You can also do snow blowers as well. It's a really popular choice when you're actually clearing your driveway in the winter. I wish we had a bit of a newer one to show you on camera, but this is what the cab setup looks like on the F2690. As you can see down below, you can actually put rear remotes on the front of this tractor, so you're able to hydraulically angle the blade. As well, if you're doing a snowblower, to able to rotate the chute and deflect it as well. That'll be controlled by those remotes as well. So a couple things to mention about this cab. It's not going to be a fancy deluxe one like you would see in a Grand L series or even an LX 2610. It's really just going to come with a heater, and it's just meant to keep you out of the cold in the winter. Especially here in Ottawa, it can get down to minus 30, minus 40 when you're clearing the sidewalks. You definitely want something to keep you a little bit warm in there. And then a lot of people, they will remove this cab. There's only 4 bolts that actually hold it on, so you can pop the 4 bolts and pull it off, and then you have an excellent lawnmower to use in the summertime. And as always, we do have to talk about availability on these mowers. If you want to place an order for maybe a fall order, now would be the time to do it. I know we're looking at about a couple months to get these in stock and built for everybody. And as always, I just want to thank you guys for watching. And if you needed help with parts, sales, or service, give us a call at 613-225-0555. Thank you.